We lost it.
Yeah, we're losing followers. So, that is the swinging sword. You open up the door for everyone, and does anyone want to do anything before they enter?
Look across the street to the seedier one. Look at Brighid. Look at the one across the street. Shake my head and turn around and walk in.
I could describe the helmet High Sun if you'd like.
Do it.
Rusty metal grills cover the dirty windows of this ramshackle two-story tavern.
Jesus.
Inside this large, dimly lit, wood-paneled tap room, where locals relax, gossip, flirt, and tell stories of their working days. It's not a place for refined dining.
Oh, that's our place.
Like I said,
You're told to go to the Swinging Sword and speak with Kaylissa.
Oi, you go speak with Kalyssa. We're gonna go get a drink.
Give them the nod, yep.
like I said, I just shake my head and walk in.
Always split the party. That's what I
That's
say.
the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that's the motto, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think what we'll do is, who is going to go into the Swinging Sword? What characters?
Of course, yeah. Hugo opened the
Talia.
door, so Talia be in first, but Hugo would like to kind of speed up a little bit, push his way to the front of the bar, sit down really quick, and look up at the bartendress.
Bartendress. She is a dark-haired woman in her late 40s. Maybe the equivalent of Spanish. And what I mean by that is like Mediterranean Spanish, right? So she's definitely not the native brand, if you will, around here. She's not a white girl. She's got a little flavor. And dark eyes, nice build, totally milfy. Yeah. She's got money and power, and she's kind of hot, so yeah.
So that's not mother, it's money I'd like to...
Right, money I'd like to fuck. Exactly. You you approach the barkeep.
Hugo walks up to the bar, looks at the attractive bartendress.
And who is with you?
Talia.
Talia is with me.
Okay.
I swoop a seat, say, "My fair lady, I'm on a mission with 2 kings." Swoop up in the chair, kind of put my hand on the bar and say, "My lady, I'm on a mission for 2 kings."
She stops and turns around and smiles. And go ahead and give me a charisma saving throw.
I get a 13.
And okay, you turn around, or she turns around. She sits down a bottle of whiskey back. You know, it's kind of like a saloon down here, but it's nice, right? Sits a bottle of whiskey down, turns around to you, and puts both hands on the end of the bar and leans in. You can totally see her belly button through her bustier, through the cleavage, because she has titties, right? You are attracted to her, definitely. You rolled, she got better, it was a contest. Okay. Go right ahead, son.
Well, see, these 2 kings have a thirst for your best drink. What do you have on tap? What do you offer?
And she pushes herself away from the bar and throws one hand back, and you see a variety of everything from brandies and whiskeys on the bar there. And there is ale. She says, whatever the king's desire, we would try to provide. Being a place where caravans come through regularly, if something was to be requested and someone was staying in Red Larch for a while, it could be procured.
Well, of course I'll be staying in your lovely city. And this time I'd like to cast Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
And do I need to do an intelligence check to select the best wine that they have?
I will give you an investigation roll.
Investigation.
Yeah.
You love your mage.
I get a 23.
Okay. You see a bourbon, like a bourbon whiskey, that you know is the real deal in this area. It's harder to get. Okay, Alaskan bourbon or some kind of whiskey. Alaskan is a type of fucking.
My lady, may I see your hand?
And she looks at you, raises an eyebrow, and gives you an open palm.
Put my other hand on top of it and cast Mage Hand as my cantrip. Select the bourbon, put it down the bar, have it pick up a cup, pour me a shot, let my hand go.
Okay.
What a fine selection. Is this the best you have?
Close. Close. The best we're going to offer you, yeah.
Well, here are the 2 kings I promised, and I slide her 2 gold pieces.
Fantastic. She says, what is your name, stranger?
My name is Hugor Hill.
Noted, Hugor Hill. Going to be in town long?
Well, I believe we're interested in getting a room. Where would be a fine establishment to get this room?
You said we, you and the elf girl?
Yes.
Yeah,
me.
during the whole.
Oh, you're together.
No,
And
hold on.
oh, you're together, and she gives you like that look, like, player, please.
Oh, this one?
You know, the hot Asian elf girl.
That one's a little dangerous. I don't dance in fires, my lady. And I sit back down.
She raises another eyebrow, and she goes to do some dishes at that point.
Okay.
She says, if you need rooms, we have 2 stories worth of rooms. They're comfortable. They're going to run you 5 silver a night. That'd be per person.
Okay.
And if you want a group room, we could do a gold a night. It would put up 4 people.
Okay. And you said she goes back to do dishes. Is there like a separate room she's going into?
No, it's under the bar. It's just part of the bar built in. Like she's got a tub that has tankards and such and plates from the food that's being cleared, you know. And she's just scrubbing away. She's going back to work.
Okay. Well, as soon as she goes to rinse the first cup, I use Mage Hand once again, and I kind of grab it from her grasp and go and hang it up.
During this whole conversation, Talia is standing there watching him, one part amusement, one part boredom.
Okay. Okay. She says, thank you.
Did I ever tell you the story of the 5 kings?
I don't think you did, Hugor.
Hugor.
Go right ahead.
Well,
Hugor,
first off,
Hugor.
Well,
Hugor.
Talia
I'm
starts
just saying Hugor.
starts to cut in. And what happens? Because you
Talia, would you like to relay the story? I'm sure you've heard the story of the 5 kings.
Yes, and it's not very amusing, you know. 5 small little kings. It's just, you shouldn't be doing that to people.
Ah, but 5 small little kings make one mighty king.
No. They just leave with a bunch of pissed off people, in my opinion.
Okay.
People out with their mage hand.
I tell you what,
Talia, what would you like, my lady?
Mix around. Oh, you know, I wouldn't mind, you know. I'm gonna go ahead. Do you want to do the 4-man or the 1? I don't care. I need a bath. I need road grind.
I need a bath. I need to relax. Of course, I'm taking the 1-man room. So, how many of those do you have left?
we have. How many are you looking for?
I believe we're going to at
4.
least go with
4.
my compadre says 4.
4 one-person rooms.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and she calculates it up, and who's paying for the 4 rooms?
I'll cover it for now.
Mark it off.
Alright, so
How much were they, by the way?
5 silver a night.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and go for a week for everybody, so it's what? 3.5 gold a person, 14 gold.
Look at you go.
Common Core math.
No, actually that's old school math.
Okay, so I'm going to pause right there with you, Hugor. She's settling up with him,
Mm-hmm.
getting keys for you guys and everything, and
As soon as that's done, I'm gonna start heading across the street to
okay,
give them their room keys.
I understand. That'll be where we're going to move forward then. In fact, at this point, Hugor, it's nice to meet you. Blah blah blah. You're not part of the staff. Probably shouldn't hang stuff up. There's like OSHA rules and shit like that. I need to be able to go to work on Monday. Okay, so Be cool. You're new in town. Don't ruffle too many feathers. Flattery's great. Love it. Come back in and see me sometime.
No more mage hand.
It's been a pleasure, my lady. My room is on the second floor.
Yeah, all of them are. The second floor, west side.
Thank you. I go ahead and leave another silver on the bar as a tip.
Cool. Whenever you do that, Talia and Hugor exit out and go over to the Helm at the High Sun. The Helm at the High Sun, like I said, is a seedier place. Not seedier, I don't want to say that, but it's a dive. You know what I mean?
I want to make sure you're saying the helm at the high sun.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what? Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Helm at, not helmet.
Right.
Helm.
Helm
Got it.
at the high sun.
Yeah.
Got
Not helmet the high sun.
Sorry.
it. Okay.
Apologize.
I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard her both ways.
All right.
I heard that about you.
You got
Yeah.
yeah. It was, beat me to it. Zing. All right. The doors to the Helm at the High Sun open up, and Talia and Hugor come in, and you see what do they see?
Well, before they enter the doors, they hear Adar's voice just booming loud over the rest of the whole bar. I mean, it is just obnoxiously loud, and he laughs, and he's telling stories, and just ordering the hardest thing that they can come up with. That you call that a drink? You need to give me something stronger!
He's gonna start hollering for the holy water in a minute.
Hugor would like to examine the room to figure out which one of these is probably the bawdiest whore in the room.
Bawdiest?
Bawdiest, the one that's like shaking her giant big titties out, spilling
That'd be
beer
pretty
on them.
good.
Yes.
Yeah. You're rolling with her.
Second.
And she's about 3 sheets of the wind now, so you're good.
No, we don't want to go that route.
There is, you know what? Right now, at this point in time, there aren't any immediate like hookers like hanging out. This is the thing. This would be like more like an old west saloon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a little more rowdy, you know, but things are under control for the most part. There's some gambling going on, that kind of stuff. You guys meet up with them, give them some room keys,
Yes.
and should we move forward from here?
I'm pretending to be 3 sheets to the wind. I'm trying to make some money off of. I'm trying to make some money off some of the locals.
I don't have to pretend. I'm good. Who wants to drink me under the
Challenging them
table?
to like a chugging contest or.
Okay. I don't want to have any missed opportunities to sling dice. That's fine.
We can do it another time.
Okay.
No, let them. We had our moments. Let them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I highly doubt there'd be anyone that would want to challenge a dwarf.
what I'm getting ready to roll on is to see if anybody wants to get into a drinking contest with one of you two. You know, Brighid.
Mm-hmm.
This Hildorf walks over and says, "My name's Isak Stoneburner, and I'll take your challenge."
I know Isak.
Actually, Brighid does know Isak. Isak's a badass. You know his reputation from the area of Thunder Tree. And Isak is not a refugee from Thunder Tree, but he's the real deal. He's a mercenary type, but he's a pretty decent dwarf, you know, as far as that goes. What are you offering, lady?
I'm offering 2 gold. That's not that bad. That's pretty good.
He laughs. He just bellows. Ha 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 ha! I would have preferred a simple hello, Brighid.
Nah.
Okay, 2 gold it is. Slaps it down on the table to meet your 2 gold. Looks over at you, Adar. I can trust you. Keep them straight, right?
Oh yeah.
All
You
right.
can trust me.
So what happens here is you guys sit down at a table. It's a 2-man table, and people are going to come around and start placing some bets. They're interested in seeing Starbuck fucking outdrink a dwarf.